What's up, guys? Coach Nate here from Fleet Feet, getting you ready for a 6-minute guided core workout. I'm going to take you through 3 different exercises twice. I'm going to show you different levels to this, how to progress it up, progress it down, build that nice strong midline to support our running. Let's get started. So each exercise, we're going to start for 30 seconds. We're going to have 30 seconds of rest in between. You have the option to do the exercise longer than 30 seconds or less, knowing that every minute we're going to change exercises. This first one is going to be something called a happy star. So I'm going to get started up here in my butt. We'll get started with the clock here in 3, 2, 1. And I'm going to extend one side, the other. And initially, if I'm just brand new to this, my hands are going to be down by the side. I'm going to extend a leg and come up. If that feels good, I'm going to extend both arms and both legs. And then basically what I could do is I could come up and extend this way in the middle. And then eventually I could go straight arm, straight leg. This is the full happy star. 2, 1, and rest. Working on that little tuck, that little opposite arm, opposite leg motion is going to be the key thing. It's a tough one. The next exercise, we are going to work on a reverse plank or a bridge hold. Now, the easier version of this, we're going to get started 10 seconds, but just to show you, is just going to be hips up here, holding this position. But I'm going to show you the full thing in just a second. 2, 1. Hips up high into this reverse plank. I love this more than regular planks because it does a few good things for us. 1, gravity's pulling us down and I need to actively engage my glutes and my hamstrings to push my hips up. Believe it or not, in a regular plank, you're using your hip flexors, which are already pretty strong and overworked, to do a lot of the work there. So this is actually better posterior chain style plank. 2, 1, and come on down. 30 seconds of rest. And then we're going to get into an all-4 position. And you're going to work on a little opposite arm, opposite leg extension. Sometimes these are called donkey kicks. Doesn't matter. They're really, really good for just more subtly stabilizing that midline. And again, getting a little bit of activation, especially in that hip and that shoulder. 3, 2, 1. Extending this arm and this leg here, coming back in, shifting, extending, coming back in. And this isn't one where I'm trying to do a ton of reps on. If anything, I want to be nice and slow and controlled. 15 more seconds. Notice I'm not letting my hips shift back and forth. I'm trying to be as steady and controlled as I can be. One more side. Come back in. And those are my 3 exercises. So we're going to do that one more time together, starting with our happy stars, then moving on to a reverse plank hold, and then finally the opposite arm, opposite leg work. And we'll get started here in about 10 seconds. So again, these exercises, you can make them harder, you can scale them back, you could do them for a little bit longer or a little bit shorter, or if you want, you could even do a whole bonus round all together. So 2, 1, here we go. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Again, if this is too hard to hit my coffee cup back here, I could go knee to elbow. I could even keep my hands here. If this is really hard, and I could even pull myself up just like that. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Oh, man, getting a little core work today. This is good. Whew. Breathe in, cooling down a little bit just for a second, getting our recovery on. Now, I like these 30 seconds because we're able to keep the quality of these movements on. And whenever we're thinking about core, we're really trying to focus on doing things that stabilize that spine while we're bending, twisting, rotating, making sure that we're not losing position where the spine becomes a little loose and wobbly. Here we go, pushing our hips up, hold in this position here. Now, I like my fingers facing forward, but if this puts up too much
pressure on the wrist or extension of the wrist. Remember, I could rotate these hands out. I could go backwards all the way if that feels a little bit better. And again, as I said, if I needed to, I could just go back here and push my hips up into this glute bridge position for 5 seconds. A lot of hamstrings, a lot of glutes. This is more lower leg and less on the shoulders. And rest. Wow. Breathing her way through. Guys, we're doing great. We got one more exercise to go. Not too bad. Getting ready for that opposite arm and opposite leg work. 10 seconds. What I'm really trying to do here is really stabilize my shoulders by kind of screwing my hands into the ground, and this adds a little bit of extra shoulder stability. So here we go. Extending here, making sure that I'm not arching that back. Abs are in tight. Belly button to spine, as they like to say. Nice and subtle. A lot of hamstring, a lot of glute. Again, if this feels too much, I could scale this back by just kicking a leg. Here, and go ahead and kick the other leg versus the whole thing. And all done. So, nice job in that core strength work. If you want to do another round, do another round. You want to explore with these core movements a little bit and practice them. There is a little bit of skill there, but if we have that little bit of skill work in there, it makes a big difference for us in terms of being better runners with stronger running form. And hey, now that our core is really strong, remember the Big Run training program, this awesome program we're putting on with Brooks to celebrate the Big Run, which is our way of doing Global Running Day, kicks off really, really soon. There's a link below this video that gives you all the information you need. You could sign up for an in-person program at a Fleet Feet near you, or you could do the virtual option, or you could just show up on Global Running Day and run with us in your local Fleet Feet community. Check that out. I'll see you in the next video.